I've got sources which say he was here today.
That's a lie, my lord. In this court,
If it's the JP who says that, you still say it's a lie.
it's inaccurate.
Ashley, just stand up. Just take the oath there. Just take the oath because they say somebody's lying. Hey. You know, when did you see this gentleman? Yeah? I don't want to testify to that. But you saw him. Okay, fine. Somebody saw him today in the precinct.
It's fine, my lord. Just close it like this.
Yeah, fine.
Thank you.
Maybe the brigadier could have better information. Your sources, you don't have sources.
I do, my lord. I do. But I think it will cost a little bit of uncomfortability to the defense. So I'm fine the way things are, my lord. So I'd rather not go there.
Okay, let's come back tomorrow then.
You know, this clip really does do a number in my heart and in my mind. I get so angry every time I watch this clip. I've been watching this clip over and over and over and over again, trying to make sense. Why would a judge say what he said about seeing Mr. Mngomezulu or somebody seeing Mr. Mngomezulu in the precincts of the North Gauteng High Court? And then Ms. Msholola, with emphasis, you heard her, she said, that's a lie. I felt that. And then Ratha, instead of saying, all right, so, okay, maybe there was misidentification sort of situation like this case. But no, he doubles down and asks Ms. Msholola, what if it's the JP that has said that? And then, of course, respectfully, Ms. Msholola had to say that would be inaccurate. Instead of saying it's a lie, then she uses inaccuracy as a choice of word because of the rank that the judge president occupies in the North Gauteng High, or in the Gauteng bench, or whatever it's called. Now, where I really like, I'm driven up the wall, is this Ashley dude. Now, I'm asking myself, does this mean even the court staff are in on this, whatever this is? Where now they are going to play dirty tricks against the defense. Before, it used to be Mshololo that was the target by Dr. Sibanda. You remember those tactics that Dr. Sibanda would throw at Ms. Msholola, and she'll be so thrown off that she has no idea what doctor, back then it was, I guess, Advocate Sibanda. Remember, prior to that, there were the so-called classified documents that were leaked to the accused. But at the same time, you're thinking, but if this trial is about the accused, shouldn't they declassify some of this information? But turns out that was not even the so-called docket that was classified. It was the charge sheet that they had a right to it, so they can give their lawyers instructions based on it. But Judge Ratha ruled it as though it was a violation without any proof that those documents that the accused were looking at was indeed the charge sheet. But instead, it was looked at as if a violation was committed. Basically, to discredit not only the accused, of course, they're already accused, but the tactics or unethicalness of the defense for showing documents that already been ruled by the court to be classified. The ill-disciplined counsels of the defense. And now we come to this moment by a whole judge who says, sources say. And now this is the part for me I feel it's important for us to pay attention to. And for this moment, I'm going to be exactly like him, where he says, You must not look at a statement in isolation or look at something to suit your own narrative or to look at a certain word for your own understanding. We need to look at it holistically. Remember those words? So now I'm going to do the same thing. Because that what happened after Ratha and Ashley were done became so pregnant with so many things that were running across my mind. Fine, Brigadier Keninda does have resources. He's got resources at his disposal, the intelligence, the police intelligence, he's got it all. And when he says he's got them, he means everybody he's eyeing. I mean, everybody he's eyeing, including the late Mr. Mgomezulu. He must not think when he was alive that he was not being followed, that nobody knew what he was doing, how many times he went to the bathroom during the time he was at home sick. And the part that really shows how dishonest this man is, he should have said, no, I got sources. None of them said Mr. Mgomezulu is in the precincts of the High Court. So no, I don't believe that he was in the precincts of the High Court. Mr. Mgomezulu was lying, dying in a hospital bed at the time when he was being accused of being in the North Gauteng High Court precincts. Yeah, those are the sort of human beings we are dealing with. This is what we are dealing with. When no, seriously, he does. And then he goes as far as say, if I say something, it's going to be uncomfortable for the defense. What is that, does it mean? You too, you are on my radar. Don't think when you are driving home, you are safe from me. Again, we must not look what he said in isolation. We have, I don't know how many people, and I'm not saying he's responsible for them. I'm not saying he is responsible for them. There are close to 10 people who are important in this trial that ought to have taken the stand alive, but they are no more here. Even the defense has to ask, is this person still alive who deposed of this statement? Well, Mr. Keninda, he's the one who ought to know whether they are or not, because he's a lead investigator, not because I'm saying he is responsible for that. So now when you hear a lead investigator says, on all of y'all, I believe that because twice I've said this on this channel. So I do believe him when he says he's got eyes. Okay, I'm improvising here, or maybe I'm rephrasing. He's got eyes everywhere. This is how our resources in this country are being used by people who are driving a certain agenda. And I will say it again. The 5 people from Muzisibia all the way to Mr. Ntuli, they were not at Vosloorus on the 26th of October 2014 at the time that Senzo Meyiwa was unalived. Cell phone records say so. You can go about the bushes about this one, trying to pin it on them. No, that is an agenda to protect somebody. You know, I came across a newspaper article, which I'm going to deal with it probably on Sunday or on Monday, about the personnel that was at the crime scene. And something I discovered when I was reading the news, I was like, what? This can't be right. This cannot be right. At this point, at least. But we'll discuss that aspect on, I think, on Monday's video, because I'm a little bit confused and I would like clarity on that. Just like, what exactly did Brigadier Keninda mean when Judge Ratha asked him about the resources or sources at his disposal. And proudly so, he repeated it twice. Oh, yes, I do. I do. That sent shivers down my spine. So, yeah, that is where we're at. And this clip bothers me so much, guys. It bothers me that Mr. Mgomezulu was a target. I don't know if it's nefarious or maybe the judge is playing around, but you cannot have two people that confirms and say, yes, he was there, but the other one refuses to take an oath to say it with his chest that I, Ashley, whatever his surname is, saw Mr. Mgomezulu in the High Court or in the precincts of the High Court. Then the Ngomezulus would have come with evidence that Njani Ngoba, he was busy in pain at the hospital. How would he have been there? I would understand maybe the defense would be, I think maybe it was his spirit coming to say goodbye to a place he so loved. Because I think if I knew, or maybe I'm told, I don't know about how you, I think I would go to where I love and passionate about. Obviously, my spirit or whatever the case might be. I don't know how all these things work. But if he could actually understand and say, you know what, I think I did. I'm not sure if I did. You know, that's understandable and forgivable. And the fact that now that he learned what subsequently happened, he did not come back and apologize. Like, make an apology and say, I made a mistake yesterday. I thought I saw him. But no, let's leave it like that. Let's leave it hanging with Mr. Mgomezulu's reputation tarnished. I'm not comfortable with that. I'm not comfortable with that at all. Anyways, guys, I thought let me cough up this that I feel in my heart. I am so angry. I'm angry, guys. I am. I really am. Anyways, guys, I don't know. You can share your own feelings about that clip. What did you think? Now that you know what you know, who was lying here? Or why were they lying on Mr. Mgomezulu being in court? Anyways, let's see each other a bit later. Goodbye.